All right, guys. So I want to kind of demo to y'all the case file software that we built. So you, as a referring attorney, can see everything that we're doing. If you refer us a case, we want you to stay involved, stay informed. And we've created a system from scratch with our in-house IT team that we think will allow you to do that. I think you're going to like it. So let's take a look. So if you go to our website, pattersonpersonalinjury.com, on the top right corner, there's a button for case file. This is where you're going to go to access the file. This is, in fact, where we go. You see staff login on the left, attorney login right here. That's the referring attorneys, client login, and providers. This is important as well because we want the providers to be able to log in and upload their bills, upload their records, so we can move this process along as quickly as possible. Any personal injury attorney could tell you that something that slows down a case in the personal injury world is just waiting for bills and records. And we've tried to curb that the best we can by allowing the providers just to download their records into the file directly. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just click demo. Once you refer us a case, you're going to have an email. You're going to receive an email and going to have a password that you can log in and see the file that you sent us. But for now, let's just click demo. Automatically, you're going to see your case that you sent us, or if there's multiple ones, you're going to be able to select from multiple cases. And you're going to see just a general synopsis here at the top. You know, what the case is about, if this is a motor vehicle collision, where the wreck occurred, the initial injuries that were sustained by the client, what phase in the process the client is in. Active, you see here, signifies that the person is still actively treating. Once the person's done treating, they're going to go into the pre-demand or the demand phase. If those don't work, if a settlement's not reached by then you might see something, you might see litigation pop up there. Here you could see the property damage to the vehicle, and here is just kind of a general list of tasks needed to be completed on the case. Every case is different, every client's different, every wreck is different, but this is just a general playbook that we use to get started, and you can see generally what work was done and what tasks need to be completed. On the attachments page, this is where we literally have a 100% open file. Open file, you hear about that concept with the prosecutors and defense attorneys in the criminal world. Well, we wanted a similar system with our referring attorneys because we have nothing to hide. We want our referring attorneys to be fully informed of every single part of the case. And so this is essentially what that open file is going to look like. Here you can look at all the documents. You can look at the contract that the client signed. You can look at the referral agreement if you need it for your own records. You can look at the police report, all correspondence. I mean, you just click it, 1 second later, downloads, and you have it. In fact, these PDFs, these links even work on your smartphone. Pretty incredible. You can see the medical bills, medical records. Again, we maintain HIPAA compliance by making sure the clients are fully informed of this process. If it goes in litigation, of course, you can see the pleadings, you can see the discovery. This is just a demo, so it's just kind of a short little preview, but you can imagine on a real case, these folders become pretty voluminous with expert reports and years of prior medical bills, medical records, and all of that stuff. There's no limit to how much data we can store on here, so all of that stuff, the entire file, no matter how big it gets, will be here. Notes, this is where you're going to be able to see up to the second what we are doing here at the office on any particular day on the case. Here there's only 4 for the demo, but you can imagine on a real case how robust this section becomes. Our staff and our attorneys here are religious about keeping notes, putting them into the system so that our clients are fully informed and our referring attorneys are fully informed, and so that we all can know what's being done on each and every case, each and every day here at the office. A lot of law firms receive the same old complaint from clients that they're just not answering the phone enough and they're not keeping the clients fully informed. Well, we designed this thing to eliminate that problem. There is no client that can ever say they weren't fully informed of their case, or no referring attorney, because you can literally see every single thing that we're doing by going into the file. If you have any questions on the case, you can contact one of the attorneys who are working on the file, or you just call our office and ask to speak to the case manager or the attorneys. Here you can even see the providers. This kind of gives you an idea of the severity of the case, where they're treating, and that sort of thing. So that's the case file in a nutshell. We're very proud of the software because it really adds value to you, the referring attorney, to make sure that you're ensuring that we're doing our job, adequately representing the client, and that you're staying involved. And so at the end of the case, you're really going to feel like you definitely earned your referral fee with us. It's not just something that you're going to get a check in the mail and you completely forgot about it because it's been a year and you had no idea who that person was. We're not interested in that kind of arrangement. We want you to be involved. We want you to be fully informed, and make sure that we're doing our job. And we're proud of what we do. If you are a loved one, if you have a family member, a friend, somebody at church, somebody down the street, someone you grew up with, somebody that you care for, who's having a hard time because they've been injured by somebody else, come work with us. Even if you don't do personal injury day in and day out, you can add value. You took the bar exam, you went to law school. We're going to get a lot from working together. You're going to know that client. You're going to know things about that client that we just might not know yet. And so you're going to add value to the case, and you're going to be proud at the end of the case for what we did for that client and for the fee that you earned. So look forward to working with you in the future. Have a good day.